tune down the ratchetness, and your probability of finding Mr. 6 foot tall, six figures, and monogamous increases, even if it's a little bit.
I'm gonna do all of that. And then when I find him and he falls in love with me, I'm gonna go back to my old ways.
What? Hold on. We got a saying for that.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Here we go.
Hair.
Bonquisha, she come out here with that Bonquisha energy. She talking about, I like to travel. Pop, pop. Y'all don't like that travel?
Oh boy. Listen, anytime these sisters respond like that to pop balloons, y'all don't understand just how deep that is. They literally refuse to accept any kind of rejection whatsoever. She's like, whoa, everybody stop this show, Arlette. Why y'all popping balloons? God dang it.
So here we go. Hit the like button. This one.
Things you look for in a man.
What do I look for?
Don't have a little wee wee. She cooking.
Like, just to lead out with the small wee wee is I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know.
And I'll say this, before she goes any further, let's go look at this Instagram of hers and see who we are dealing with.
There we go. Yeah, that ain't fair, man, for the brothers out there, man. Oh my goodness, man. That ain't cool.
So here we are. This is her. What we got?
Bougie, you not bad. I don't want to fuck your baby daddy, the head trash, the bitch trying to be with me.
Oh my goodness gracious. What?
And get a bag. Yeah.
Look at this.
In a pussy not selling. I only fuck with fat niggas with low self-esteem because he give me money and take me out to eat.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. What's this?
Real boost.
What this album called? Huh?
She's spitting, as they say.
Spitting. Listen, what's this? The black pill EP? Listen, y'all here. Listen, y'all can always learn. Listen to what she's saying. She said she only date fat ninjas because y'all got low self-esteem and y'all giving her money.
That's what they get. That's what they get. Do better. Listen, feel bad. Get in the gym. Push away from the table. Y'all know what it is. She ain't have to say that for y'all to know.
Come on, look at this ish, man. Y'all gotta do better, fellas. I swear for Lord, man. I hate this because this is a reflection on all of us, man. I hate it here.
All right, here we go. Let's see what else is on here. All right, looking like Glorilla. This look like Slowrilla.
Just nasty and funky. I hate it. They ain't got no. Oh God,
that was deplorable. I ain't gonna hold you.
I know her daddy proud. Like, I swear to goodness, man. Like, God.
He told me that he wasn't a trick. I told him stop it. Caught my nigga cheating, so I gave him a fake purse. Say
what?
The fake purse. Say you getting money, how with a fake purse? Say you getting money, how with a fake purse? Nigga, don't block me, I'ma call you from my friend phone. I'm a bad bitch, you can't put me in the friend zone. I'm a player, bitch, hoes love me like I'm Trey Songz.
Oh my God. These are modern women. These are the women Dr. Umar told y'all to wife up. Shout out to Umar. Umar said this is a queen right here.
She said a fake perk. That's got to be criminal. God, I don't know. She out here handing out fraudulent perk 30s. That's a wild perky dance.
This is crazy. Look at her. She up here looking like Mars Attack. Mac, Mac. Mac, 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 Mac.
You can tell her she ain't fine. Looking like ageless brat doll.
She looking demure, as they say, Mr. Walker.
Bull jive. Bull jive. She looked like a ratchet fembot. She don't even look human. Just ratchet AI. I'm over it.
And she gonna come up here, like I say. This is probably going to be one of the the wildest ones we brought up. So
and listen to the way she said. Listen to the way she disqualified felons. She said she don't want no felons, but she don't want no, sexual felons, no violent felons. But if you selling weight, that's acceptable. Just come with the bread, and it'll be all right. Just whatever. Whatever. The issue gets old. What's the desired outcome? What's the long-term plan for being an IG harlot? I must know. I really do. Like, do they think that far ahead? The answer is no. They like, I'm gonna get it while it's hot. But after it all falls apart, the BBL fades away and the titties fall, then I'll settle down. Then they won't be into looks. Then they'll take a guy making a measly 80K.
That part. So here we go. Hit the like button if you're just coming in. Here we go.
I have to watch that. Get drunk and watch Mars Attacks.
So here we go, man. Poor sister.
Wicked. Absolutely wicked. Yeah. And she aggressive too.
Oh, another one.
Hell to the no.
Neglect.
No. Hell to the no.
They got on True Religion, matching True Religion shirts. Okay, I see y'all.
This is my thing. You imagine True Religion. What the heck was that? You imagine True Religion when you're younger. What you gonna be wearing when you're in your 50s and 60s? What does your life look like in your golden years when you can't pop P for the gram no more for likes and empty gratification? What then?
All right, so we got another woman coming up here with a nugget. Now let's see what we got.
Age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name's Dante. I'm 25.
And why'd you pop Dante?
Don't get on me, internet, bro. Spots on your stain on your little dress.
I was in the back drunk, so whatever.
Oh yeah, you feel me? I can't
It's
do
fine.
that.
It's a $300 dress.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
It's the $300 dress. My bad. I got a little makeup on it.
Just shows like you paying attention to care, stuff like that. You feel me? You're trying to be presentable. Just that, yeah.
Okay.
You feel me? That's
Respect
She's
that.
pretty.
Gracias.
Now is he someone that's your type?
No, I'm not going. Where are you from?
From Michigan.
He's from Michigan and he has a cowboy hat on. No, I can see if he's from Texas or something. I feel like Southern boys wear the cowboy hats. I'm not a big fan of the cowboy hat. Y'all are so mean.
What?
Hell.
Here we go. Look at that face she making. This brother said you spilled something on your dress. It's kind of tacky. She said I was in the back drunk. They back there feeding us drinks. So they back in the room getting drunk.
Genius. Absolutely genius. Shout out to Arlette and her husband. But not no couth. Just a common harlot. I'm in the back drunk and pop. Proud of these brothers.
Oh, we gotta take a U-turn. She live right now on her Instagram. Let me see if I can go over.
Holy cow, what we got?
Look, y'all, I'm about to start making. All right, bet I'm gonna come swim. You're not coming over to this motherfucker and going swimming. You could go to a public pool. He said, "Don't let that upset you." I'm not. Yeah, you're right. I ain't upset. I think it's just more of the fact that everybody's just making me just to be such a bitch, and I'm really not, y'all. I swear to God, like I'm a mom. I'm a really great mom. I'm a sweetheart. Men love me for the most part. Why am I single? Maybe because I'm too picky. Yeah, they do. They want you to. That's what's wrong with men. They be wanting you to shut the and look cute. I can't shut the. I would like to have, you feel me, have a partner where I can be myself. And I'm gonna continue. Y'all not about to get on the internet and y'all not about to troll me And y'all not about to make me change who I am because y'all don't like my attitude. They didn't like Jesus. They killed Jesus. They put Jesus on the cross and killed him. And Jesus was the nicest person in the world. Jesus was saving souls. Jesus was giving bread and wine. Jesus was loving the prostitutes. Jesus was loving the kids, and they still put Jesus on the cross brutally. So you think I really care about y'all saying I'm aggressive? My feelings is not hurt. The only thing that I will apologize about is, I guess, the gorilla comment. Like I said, I wasn't trying to say gorilla's ugly. I was just saying it's crazy. Like, it was like, that's a crazy comparison. Maybe y'all see gorilla. Yes, Jesus. They killed Jesus. They put him on the cross. So at the end of the day, like, didn't nobody like Jesus back in the day. So why would I care about y'all not liking me or saying I'm aggressive? I'm not aggressive at all. I'm a sweetheart. Are you Jesus in the story? We all are a part of Jesus.
Listen. Somebody go over to the Instagram. Drop the link in there. Tell her to come over to the live stream. I would love for her to come up. Somebody go over there.
This is absolutely epic. Who she call a gorilla?
No, they was calling her. We're gonna get back into the video. She getting a little head. She responded, like I said, this just came out about 4, 5, 6 hours ago. So she must be catching hell already. We ain't even get into it. She about to go berserk on this episode. So
here we go. Balloon Pop Madness finale in full effect.
I like I got a lot of positive feedback. I got a lot of nice people. You know what I was saying? He said, I'm from Detroit. Doc, you from Detroit. Because it's normal where we from. It's normal where we from. That's how we talk. That's how we are. You feel me? I ain't screaming at nobody. They just said that. You feel me? And then y'all talk about me. What about the person pointing out the smallest detail? Y'all couldn't even see the mother. I guess, honestly, I probably won't change. I feel like the only thing I gotta do is stay black and die. Period. That's it. What city do you stay in now? I'd rather not say what city I stay in. It's palm trees here though, because I feel like the way y'all acted on there, y'all go. I am single by choice. They talking on you on YouTube right now. I know. I seen everything. I was at work like, oh my God, come to Singles by Choice by YouTube. What is Singles by Choice by YouTube? What is that? I'm from Chicago and we don't come off like that, but I do think you're good for TV. I can see you on Baddies.
Hey, SBC Nation. Hey, y'all the realists right now. Listen, where we at here? We're saying drop the link. Drop the link for the YouTube channel. I don't know if you can send links while people going live. I don't know if they'll let you spam it. Somebody in the chat, they said they talk about you on Single by Choices. She said, we're Single by Choices. Come on, Bonquisha. We got to get her, y'all.
You better hurry up. You better come stop us, Bonquisha. We over here talking
I'm not adding nobody to my live, y'all. I don't know what y'all gonna say to me. Y'all kind of mean. Y'all really, I could tell a lot of y'all don't need a Thank you. I feel like I was really sweet. I feel like I was nice. He said, join Single by Choice on YouTube. I did. I said, bless your mom. Bro was like, he popped my balloon because I was too aggressive. You feel me? Like, he said, and then I asked him where he got his shirt. And he said his mom got the shirt. And I was like, you feel me? Bless your mom. Like, that's a great woman because she picked out a great shirt. Y'all ain't talk about that. Y'all ain't talk about the compliment I said, bless his mom. Hallelujah.
Stop.
Nobody talked about that part. They said Singles by Choice on YouTube. I guess I'm going to click it. I get on there. But the way they ate me up today, y'all, on TikTok, here's the link channel. Okay, I'm going to click it. They said, I love you, Gorilla. Hey, nigga. Hey, okay, what is Singles by Choice on YouTube? Now I got to get on there. They done call me the female Ninja Turtle. I had to come out. Listen, y'all done did me so bad on the TikTok. Let me show y'all what I'm out here doing. Let's see. Y'all done did me so bad on the TikTok, right? With Talk about y'all. I call Glorilla ugly. I didn't call her ugly. Glorilla look good. I just said we don't look like. I'm chocolate.
We just dropped the link for the StreamYard. All right, that's the link right there. I see Project. Y'all was asking. There's the link for StreamYard. Y'all been dropping the link, for the actual live stream. So whether she comes in here, comes into the chat, or whatnot, but there's the link. All right, so
she said, "Oh, listen here, we got to see the rest of the balloon pop." Because it sounds like she backpedaling. Now she said, I was nice. Y'all
that's why
being
we watch it with her. So like I said, we can walk it down and she can have to live this in the moment.
Awesome. Come on, sister. She ain't going to come. This will be epic.
Anyways, y'all got me so stressed out from TikTok, right? It was really TikTok that this is what I'm reading right now. Since I'm so aggressive, y'all, I'm so aggressive. I'm reading emotional self-care for Black women. And it says, discover how you can take control of your happiness and inner peace, all the obstacles you have to face. Being a Black woman today with unique struggles of aggressiveness. Unique struggles of aggression. I think, hold on. Let me get some water on my face so I can look like I'm really crying. Hey, y'all. They mad because I said I don't look like Gorilla. Is crazy. Puppy shit. You said I went to school for chiropractic. Looking at my theater two attachments. Hey, it's 7 p.m. fry, and I ain't got no job. They ain't got me because they popped all my balloons. Hey, I'm really cracking up. Y'all, it's so bad, y'all. My baby daddy texted me and said, bitch, somebody go humble you. My baby daddy texted me, y'all. My child's father texted me and said, bitch, somebody's gonna humble you. Talk about some SBC family. When a single by choice has your live up right now, they're awaiting you to come. Who is singles by choice, y'all? Somebody tag me. I don't know what we're talking about right now. Come through CB. I'm not allowed to do none of that, y'all. I really honestly don't want to talk about that.
Oh, man.
Y'all right. On God, I'm a knockoff Glorilla. For real. For sure, knockoff Glorilla. Hi, pretty. I can't cuss anymore. We have kids at the pool. With 7 p.m. It's 6 o'clock on Wednesday. Man, get that puppy shot. They wanted you after. Y'all watching me on Single by Choice YouTube. What is that? What is Singles by Choice YouTube? Don't be scared. Come meet me at. It's a YouTube channel. Come join the live. So do I? Okay, y'all know I'm old. So do I click? How do I do this? Do I get on the YouTube? I click the. I'm about to try to join the live, y'all. Yes, just look it up because I done had 10 people comment. It's 7 p.m. Friday, and I ain't got no job. I was on Pop the Balloon, and the just really tried it. They really, really tried it. I think whatever that is, it's a bunch of fake pages. It's 7 p.m. Friday, and now y'all got me crying. Click the stream, y'all. I'm not doing that. I feel like y'all trying to. I don't know. It's 7 p.m. Friday. Come on, YouTube. You could go live on YouTube. They dropped in the link. Singles by Choice is waiting. I'm about to get off of here because I don't know what that is.
So here we are. Let's see if she pull up. All right, we'll give her a minute. We'll give her a couple minutes. If not, we're gonna finish the video. We'll see.
Are you ninjas not entertained, man? Are you not entertained? I'm a little bit annoyed because she's trying to backpedal. I have yet to even see the rest of the balloon pop madness, but I got the gist of what went down. And now she up here being, sarcastic. Oh, I'm crying. Her baby daddy that hit her up said, somebody go humble you, witch. You get all this venom and you claim you sweet, cutesy, and demure. My foot.
That's all. So we just want to have the conversation. Y'all know how we do. We ain't got no smoke. We match energy, but we welcome to have. I think it's funny. I definitely want to watch the rest of it with her because it's funny. So how can I join? How I join? Look for the single by choices message here. Check the single by choices. Look at this link that I just dropped from single by choices. Click that link. Here we are. Maybe I'll take it back. I'm going to take it back a second for people who just came in. I'll take it back to the top and wait on her here.
She's sitting there. She watching like, I don't know what these ninjas.
You backstage, D?
Y'all can't y'all want me on here so y'all could be mean to me like everybody else on the internet.
No, we ain't gonna be mean to you. We just want to talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
How you doing tonight?
I'm blessed. Actually, I'm really enjoying my day. I'm sitting by the pool. How are you guys?
We're doing great. We're doing great. We're going over the video. You over at the balloon pop video, and we're reviewing it. We want to see what went wrong. D, sound like you backpedaling. I haven't seen it, but I see that the internet on you, and you saying you wasn't that mean.
I don't know. Where are you guys from? And I answer the question.
What the heck that got to do with anything?
Because I'm gonna see if you guys might understand my point. It's the back reason why I'm asking where y'all from.
We from Pittsburgh.
Okay. I don't feel like I was that mean. I feel like I was very nice. I feel like I gave really, really, really good, detailed compliments to all the men. I mean, I feel like she asked me questions if I was attracted to them, and she asked them questions. So they gave their answer, and I gave my answer. So I don't know why everybody's so upset with my answers.
Okay. Fair. Like I said, I haven't seen it, but it is what it is. Obviously, it appears that you're at least trending. So yeah, I'm here. I want to see what's going on.
I didn't know I was going to be trending that much. I didn't know that the way that I spoke would be so offensive to everybody, but I complimented them. I gave them all compliments. I said they were handsome. Old dude said that his mama got him that shirt. I said, bless your mom.
Now, 1 second. 1 second. You said bless your mom. You don't come on, sister. That's like
I was being dead serious.
Like that's
Well,
like
what I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna try to get ahead of us. I'm gonna let the video go so that we can all watch it together and see. All right, and we'll go from there.
I'm here for it. Welcome to the show, sister.
We appreciate you for coming up.
Well, thanks for inviting me.
Your little dress.
I was in the back drunk, so whatever.
Oh yeah, you feel me?
It's fine. It's a $300 dress.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
It's the $300 dress. My bad. I got a little makeup on it.
Just shows like you paying attention to care stuff like that. You feel me? You trying to be presentable. Just that, yeah.
Okay.
You feel me?
That's respect that.
You're pretty.
Gracias.
Now is he someone that's your type?
No, I'm not going. Where are you from?
From Michigan.
He's from Michigan, and he has a cowboy hat on. No, I could see if he was from Texas or something. I feel like Southern boys wear the cowboy hats. I'm not a big fan of the.
All right, so I guess we're gonna stop on each guy because there's gonna be an interaction with everybody. And here's my question: Why did you feel the need to clap back in that instance?
Okay, so honestly, I might have been taking things a little bit personal because if you look at that camera is very clear, right? So if you look at the camera, it really catches detail. I literally had a lip liner pencil, and if ladies, if y'all know y'all do y'all lip liner, y'all know how little the point is. The point was so small, I accidentally had dropped it on my dress. And she asked me, like, you feel me? I just didn't like his cowboy hat. And I could have said, really, to tell you the truth, not trying to be rude, I could have said way more that has nothing to do with this. Like, he's a social media star already. I mean, he has an OnlyFans. I could have got into his OnlyFans and everything and told him I didn't like that, but I didn't. I just said I didn't like the cowboy hat. But he was really nice and he was handsome, and I told him he was handsome.
All right, but my question: what did he say that was so bad that triggered the response? If he was just letting you know you spilled something on your dress.
I don't feel like it triggered anything. I thought we were just having a back and forth. I thought we were just telling what we didn't like about each other. That's all.
You said you took it personal. You said you may got a little personal because you didn't like the fact that he pointed out. You didn't think it was such a big deal.
But yeah, I did, and I didn't like the cowboy hat either.
You don't see how that comes across.
It comes off a little bit bitchy. So anybody who wears cowboy hats that's from the Midwest, if I offended y'all, I am so sorry. So I want to just take accountability. No, what are y'all laughing for? I just want to take accountability and I want to apologize for how that came off. I took it personal. I was hurt that he said I had a stain on my dress. So my first instinct was to attack him. And that's what I did. I just acted off of impulse.
And now you,
Well,
now
look,
here's the thing.
listen,
No,
we're going
no,
but I was
Here's
gonna
the
say we're gonna
thing.
let this keep going because it seems like the other guys, every interaction, they were watching the previous reaction, and that's how they were judging. So hit the like button if you just came in.
Cowboy hat. Y'all are so mean. I wouldn't make you skydive. If you said no, I would take no for an answer.
Okay.
Yeah, but you
Okay.
can follow my Instagram. I think I can get you to skydive.
You think so?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
I'm feeling a little vibe here. You want that balloon back?
He don't gotta take his balloon back. We not begging. Let's go to the next.
We're not begging, but he looks like he's feeling you, girl. He looks
It's
like
cool.
he's
If you don't
feeling
want to skydive, I understand, but you got to get out your comfort zone. You got to explore different things. You got to enjoy your life. You young, so
Hey, you ain't lying.
yeah.
You're good. We're gonna move on then.
So I'll stop it here. Those two interactions not so bad.
See,
That wasn't bad at all. I'll tip my cap. That was
I got nothing. I'll take it. Here's the thing. Sister, you can't hide the fact you are turned off that all them ninjas pop their balloons. You are turned off. You don't like it. And you are in straight combat mode. Again, I've not seen no more of this video, but I could just see from here. Why you so tense now? Is it not good to not be for everybody? Like, I don't see why you got so tense in this moment.
in that moment,
You still tense. Like you tensed up. You being what they call it, nice nasty. But
condescending.
still, all that. Yes.
I don't know. I liked Chris. I thought Chris was very handsome and fine. I feel like, I don't know. I don't even feel like I was being rude to Chris. He looked good. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I show my affection a little bit differently than everybody, and that's probably why I'm single.
It's possible. Could it be like a degree of like social awkwardness?
I don't think I'm socially awkward. I think I have a really outgoing personality. I'm telling y'all, anybody that knows me in person that can speak on me, they'll tell you that I act like this everywhere. I didn't know that this was not accepted in public. If I would have known that me speaking my mind and telling people how I feel was gonna make this big of a commotion, I would have shut up. If I'm able to cuss on here, I'm sorry. I would have been quiet. I wouldn't even been myself. I would have been like, oh my gosh, I would have did something else. I didn't know. I thought it was
so here's
normal.
my question. How old are you again? I forgot.
I'm 27.
Okay. 27. Okay. So here we go. I'm gonna let this video keep going. It's gonna start the snowball here in a second.
Not snowball.
All right, your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name is John. I'm 31. And I popped my balloon because you came out a little aggressive. You feel me? I like femininity. I'm not saying you not feminine, but your demeanor, maybe it's the liquor. You feel me? But
no.
And I think we're from the same city, and I'm not trying to date no women from that. So.
Oh, you from Indianapolis?
From Indiana.
Oh my gosh, I love that. So first of all, what side of Indianapolis are you from?
From the east side.
What part?
Arlington.
You from Arlington, like 46?
46 in Arlington.
All right, shout out to the east side of Indianapolis.
Shout out.
If you from Indianapolis, you know why I'm like I am the way I am. I'm from the east side. I mean, aggressive is crazy. Femininity is crazy. I feel like my hair is done, my nails is done.
I'm not saying you're not feminine. I said, but you came out a little aggressive.
Did I cuss?
You was on a defensive mode.
No, I think you guys all look handsome. I'm just very like, this is my personality. I don't feel like I got to tone down for nobody, but I respect that you want somebody that maybe you can run over.
Not like that,
but you're very handsome. I love the slugs. I'm from Indianapolis. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm from the east side of Indianapolis. Actually, I'm from.
Well, maybe we need to link on some friendship shit. Though.
Friendship? Yeah. I don't think I want to be your friend. You embarrassed me on public YouTube with 1.5 million people. But I think that if you go home and then you mention my name, I think that you'll be pleasantly surprised. Like, I can't talk, but anyways, you'll be pleasantly surprised. I think you'll actually hit me up after that. Well, you're very handsome. I love a chocolate man. Love your dreads. You look good. I like the Jordans. 10 out of 10.
Appreciate it.
Let's go to our next guy. Your name and age and why you ended up popping.
I'm Trey, 25, and I believe our temperaments would clash. The personalities that we have. I'm not a big fan of drunkenness in public, or just the idea of it's just how it comes across. It's not. I'm not tagging you with that. I'm just saying that's how it came across at first. But that's really it. I believe you're actually beautiful.
Thank you.
You kind of favor Glorilla. That to me, that's why
Glorilla is crazy.
I think Glorilla is beautiful.
I'm dark skinned. I think more like Kelly Rowland, but I appreciate the compliment.
That's fine as well.
Gracias.
But that's really it. I just believe our temperaments will clash. That's
okay.
Okay. Now,
Okay.
is he someone that's your type?
No, he's not my type.
Okay, why
You
not?
know, I just don't think I would like to be out on a nice dinner date or skydiving with somebody that wears pearls. I'm not drunk at all. A little tipsy, you know. They gave us some drinks in the back, but I feel like I'm really put together. I feel like I'm carrying myself classy. But if that's how you feel, then that's how you feel. I don't like the pants. I'm gonna be honest. I think that since you're light skinned, you should have wore something a little bit more less olive. But okay. But you're handsome though.
Thank you.
Love your beard. I love the earrings. I
She
think
called
the
it a
gold
beard,
looks.
y'all. Hold on. She called it a beard, y'all.
Yeah, I think.
So I'm gonna stop it for a second. They came with the Glorilla.
Oh God. I'm FREE, fuck nigga free.
All right. So you took a lot of offense to that. What's wrong with Glorilla? You don't think Glorilla's
Oh my
cute?
gosh. Let me clear this up right now. Me saying that's crazy. That's how I talk. Ain't shit wrong with Glorilla. She's beautiful. She has long hair and she's a successful Black woman. I was not saying that's crazy. I wasn't offended by it, but honestly, in my head, I'm like, how is he comparing me to Glorilla? Glorilla's light skin. She's a little bit shorter. She got some big breasts. You feel me? Fuller lips, long natural hair. So in my head, when I said
natural hair. Who got long natural hair?
You ain't never seen Glorilla hair? Glorilla.
That's her natural hair.
Glorilla hair is naturally like really long. Okay. You ain't never seen like her pictures?
Nope.
Well, now you know.
That was a real question. Yeah.
Yeah, she's like I'm probably like 4 or 5 shades, you know, a little bit more darker than her. The comparison just didn't
I don't
sound right
so
to
much.
me.
I don't think it's that specific. It ain't so much the tone of the skin, and we talk about that over here. We can't stand colorism, but it ain't just the tone of the skin, it's the appearance, the demeanor. You know what I'm saying? It's the persona.
And that's what after I thought about it, you're right. After I thought about it, I'm like, he's probably saying how I'm coming off, like how I'm presenting myself is giving Glorilla. Now, if he would have said that, I would have ran with it. I'm like, I love Glor. I feel like we kind of one of the same in so many words. So yeah, I wasn't offended by the looks thing. I don't think Glorilla's an ugly woman at all. I was just confused at how we look alike. But demeanor, I can see that. I understand that. He was correct if that's the case.
Now back to the one brother with the dreads, and this is what we mean by condescending. You did give a lot of compliments, but you also told that brother that he wanted a woman that he could run over. That is an egregious kind of insult. He only wanted a woman he could run over. You said it. You said it. So can
he's from 40.
That's all I'm trying to make a point. Not so much like when you give compliments, but say, you'll do better with a woman you could run over. That's extremely insulting.
Probably took that too far. But when I think I was just honest. Okay, that one I was offended. That particular one I was offended because he's from the east side of Indianapolis, so for him to say he don't want somebody, I don't know, that did offend me. I don't have a specific reason why, but I guess I'm sorry, people are calling me. I guess because we from the same city and I thought he would understand me a little bit more than the rest of them. And that's how I felt at the time. I take that one back. That's the only one I take back though. Is that
okay? Fair.
I take that one back. I like him. He was a nice guy.
I was gonna say this next guy here. You told him he had pearls on. It's rough.
Are those pearls? I can't tell. I thought they was diamonds, but yeah. Listen here, fellas. You gonna wear pearls? You better be a bad motherfucker. That's wild. Can't defend that.
So here we go. We're gonna keep it going and try to get to the end of this.
For a minute, it's a beard now. You did me.
I think that honestly, opposites attract. So I feel like if you feel like our temperaments would clash, I feel like you should get a little bit more confidence. I don't know. I think
you be doing.
I think that you should maybe date somebody that is more out there and get you out your comfort zone.
I appreciate the input.
Yeah,
thank you.
You're welcome, handsome.
Let's start over here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm so sad.
How you doing? My name is Nazi. I'm 25 years old.
I popped my balloon. I just didn't like the going back and forth with people. It's just not for me. That's all. But you're
Okay.
very pretty. You know.
Gracias for the compliment. Thank you. I'm not going to say it's going back and forth. Going back and forth sounds more like an argument. I feel like you guys stated your opinions about me and how you felt. And I feel like I gave you my opinions about y'all. I don't think it's a going back and forth. I think that we're all adults and we should respect each other's opinions. So, I mean, if that's how you feel, that's a red flag to me. Because imagine if we didn't agree on something and I said what I said and you said what you said. Now you feel like I'm going back and forth like a kid. No, it's just, we just disagree. But I respect that. I think you're very handsome. Your hair is curly. You look good.
Thank you.
I like the shirt. Where you get it from?
My mama.
Your mom? Bless your mom. She's a great mom. It's not really want to know.
Yeah, my name Key. I'm 28.
Mm-hmm.
Really,
I'm gonna start with this. We gotta address this brother first. I don't like, why are you standing here with your arms folded? So I don't like this. I don't even like how he presenting himself right now.
There you go. Again, shout out to Media Man. Talked about brothers with their hands in their pockets. It shows insecure, but this here, the cross arm shows that you're not, receptive. You ain't trying to listen. You ain't trying to hear nothing she had to say. That's what the body language means.
So I'm gonna let this go. This exchange here is where it went left, I want to say. Yes, let me ask you this, D. In your life experiences, do you get more out of men by, sort of having an attitude, or do you get more by being nice and feminine and kind and sweet?
You know what's crazy? Every relationship that I have been in has been like 5 years or plus, Most of the men that I date never really say that I have a nasty attitude. If anything, they say I'm humorous, I'm outgoing, and I'm fun. And I'm not lying. Like, that's dead serious. So a lot of my exes that did see these videos, they was like, I can't believe they saying that you mean like you're funny. Like, I don't know.
Well, let me ask you this. During your live stream, you said that your baby daddy said somebody need to humble you.
Yeah, but I got the screenshot. He was trolling. He's just mad. How did y'all get? First of all, how did y'all get on my?
Hold on, G.
How did my live get on here?
We journalists. This is what we do.
I don't like that. Don't be doing that, man. My child's father, he did say somebody need to humble me, but that don't mean that I'm mean.
Okay, no. Well, I'm just saying, because you just went on to say all the men in your life, they'll say wonderful things, but this guy says somebody needs to humble you.
Yeah, that don't mean I'm mean. Being humble doesn't necessarily always mean something bad, does it? I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, from the perspective of a baby dad saying that to his baby mom, it can mean like, you think you more than you are. Like, maybe you need to sit down.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it means, that he thinks that I think that I'm more than I am. But I feel like every single person in this world should think that they're what they want to think they are.
Here's the thing. Now that works. That outlook only works if people are getting their desired outcomes in life. So if I could walk around, talking about, oh, I'm a model, but if I'm not getting model results, is it even worth pretending, or acting like I'm that person if I'm not? I think and here's the thing. We live in a generation where we are told not to care. I don't care what you think. But that's a very backwards way of thinking, because we need the acceptance of our respected peers and elders. It dictates how we move through life. You see what I'm saying? So that's it. So that's what I'm saying. So having this mighty ego, is it 100% serving you?
Honestly, I feel like that whole show was only 5 minutes of my real life.
But the internet is forever.
You're right, but I mean, I don't know what to say back to. You're right. So let me. You know what? After this, you guys, after this internet experience, I'm gonna humble myself. I'm gonna humble myself.
And let me ask you this: what if humbling yourself mean getting back with your baby daddy?
Excuse me?
I don't know. Can't make it work.
Hey, Sister D, why you ain't the only sister that responds like that about their baby dad. This the man. This the man you gave the most. You got a beautiful child. Like, he can't be that bad, D. He can't be. He that bad?
I'm not gonna get into my personal reason of why I'm not with my son's dad. I just feel like we were young when we had a kid and we got older and we just went our separate ways. He's a great father though, but it's things about that relationship that I just would not want to speak on publicly.
Fair.
Respect it. So right now in your life, are you looking for real love or you just still playing the field, having fun?
Honestly, I feel like I'm looking for real love. I feel like I'm looking for somebody that accept me for who I am and make me be a little bit more comfortable with how I am. And then if they feel like, I don't know, I just feel like the right person to make me change.
Oh, let me ask, do you want to be monogamous? Can he only be with you?
Yes. I prefer to be with somebody that only wants to be with me. It's a lot of diseases and stuff going around.
That's true. Mm-hmm. Well, I say that to say you got to think about how you carry yourself if you want that desired outcome. If you want this man to come through, put you on that pedestal, you need to see how you carrying yourself, you know, on Instagram and real life. You know, that stuff, it matters.
Okay. I mean, I could take the advice. So when you say how I carry myself, like, give me some details. What do you feel about watching that video that I can change besides me being aggressive?
You know,
all right, I was gonna say, let's do the video. We can go back over to the Instagram real quick. Yeah,
don't scream.
We're here now. Listen, one thing we say
right there.
One thing me and Mr. Walker say. A lot of people give us pushback and criticism that we bash women, but that's not true.
I'm receptive to help. So let's see. Let's go ahead and look at it.
We old married men. We unk.
I want to be married too. I'm listening. What y'all got to say about everything? Let's see.
I mean, right here.
That's not me.
Say what?
That is not me.
Who is that?
My sister.
Okay.
That's bad. I like that. There you go. No, that's her sister. See that? You already starting off. That's your sister.
Sorry.
See, no. See that? The man, it depends on the kind of man you want, but like Gavin asked, you looking for monogamy. All right. You like nice things. So this brother most likely got to be making 6 figures, yes.
How you know I like nice things?
Do you like nice things? So this brother got to be making 6 figures, yes.
He got to be making as much money as me or more.
Beautiful. And how tall he got to be?
I don't mind a short king. I'm not really big on
minimum height. 5'8".
So here we go. We're gonna start here though. We ain't about to go a second further than this.
My God.
Not bad. I don't want to fuck your baby daddy, the head trash, the bitch trying to be for me with no cash.
All right. Where we at? Let me stop it. I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you are looking for a marriage-minded, responsible man, you are instantly disqualified with this on your Instagram.
Yes, ma'am.
What's wrong with it?
It's not
a good look. Now we're not talking for a man. I said a respectable, responsible man that has a job, that ain't in the streets, or that don't just want to sleep with you. Somebody that's gonna try to take you serious and wipe you up. That's like, it's a disqualifier.
But what was wrong with the song?
It's not giving wife. It's not giving cutesy. It's not giving demure.
Let's listen to it.
You didn't.
Let's do it.
I thought we were friends,
not bad. I don't want to fuck your baby daddy, the head trash, the bitch trying to be for me with no cash. The bitch only fans not selling. That's why she mad. Yeah, just sell some ass, bitch, and get a bag. Yeah. How you selling being up, not selling? I only fuck with facts, with low self-esteem, cause he give me money, bitch, and take me out to eat. I had to do that dirty. He thought I was green. I ain't green.
I mean, seriously, I get it. It's you're gonna track what you're going to track with this kind of behavior. It just is what it is.
What was the behavior?
Ratchet. Very.
You heard what he got. Do you want us to say it? Why do you want us to say it so bad? We will do it. We try it. You know what I mean? We cooking, but we don't want to go there.
Y'all cooking. Y'all ate that one little bit up.
That's now. Here's the thing. Like, that's all good and well. Do what you want. We ain't no goody two shoes up here. At the same time, you said you're looking for a monogamous husband, making 6 figures, buying you nice things, at least 6 foot tall. Stop the cap. He ain't gonna like that. He gonna see that, and he gonna see that, he gonna listen to that, and he's gonna say to himself, she is not giving me the ability to put her on the pedestal. I gotta put her on to be monogamous, committed, and loyal. Does that make sense?
You guys make perfect sense, yeah.
And that's it. Nothing else to say, yeah.
So I can't have a husband that actually like my music?
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah, hold on. And this goes back to what I asked you about 5 minutes ago. Do you want this man to be monogamous? Any man that's in that kind of industry, he don't have intentions on being with one woman. You can go ask Beyonce that. So that's what we're trying to tell you. What you going to attract acting like that? What kind of man do you want?
You're right. I can't disagree with that. You're right. You're right. I really don't have anything back to say. You guys are totally right. The video is for the hoes. It's ratchet. It's for the hoes for sure. That's the audience I was trying to reach was the hoes. I mean, so I guess I'll look for somebody when I'm done.
You done what? Finish. You done what?
You know what? At this point, I think the best thing sometimes is for me to be silent at this moment with all this attention, because I might say the wrong thing and then boom.
You know,
and I'll say what, D, you ain't coming off like a bad person. We done had plenty of women up here on the show. I actually like you. You cool. I don't even want to finish the interview now because, well, I guess we did finish. It wasn't so bad. But then I don't want to go back to this Instagram. You need to scrub the Instagram. First thing first. Instagram scrub.
Well, what pictures do you feel like I should take down? All of them are not that bad.
You want to do this, huh? All it was that's gonna be back gonna be your sister.
That was me at the pool. What's wrong with that one?
Nothing.
Okay.
That.
Me and some Skims.
You don't want to be up here with your, in bikinis. You don't want to be up here sticking your middle fingers up.
Okay, that's a little ratchet. I can take that one down. I was at a Meg Thee Stallion concert. I can take that down.
All right.
It's not that bad. What's
wrong with that? It's the video. It's the music video. Photos like this. To a woman, D, this stuff seems harmless to you, but to a responsible marriage-minded man, this is a disqualifier. I don't want other men
at the beach. What's wrong?
I don't want other men seeing this posted online. Don't no man need to be fantasizing about my lady like this.
Me in a swimsuit?
Unless you Nicki Minaj and you make millions of dollars doing this.
Okay, I'll take the swimsuit picture down if it's that bad.
Well, that's the thing. To a monogamous, not earning brother is too bad.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay. So a monogamous 6-figure man is not gonna want me on Instagram in a bathing suit in Cancun. I guess I'll put on a moo then.
You ain't gotta do all that. You know, it's other options than string bikinis.
That's all I own, though.
Well, listen, what you're doing right now is you are appealing to a man's lower nature. Here's the one thing: a man, your first impression is everything. So the way a man meets you is how he's going to remember you. So if I met you on a dating site and you had on bikinis, if I met you in the club and you had something scampy on, I'm only thinking about sleeping with you, and I will do what it takes to get to that. But if I meet you in Barnes and Noble's reading a book or doing something wholesome, I'm going to treat you accordingly.
There we go.
Well, I do both, but I get what you're saying. I do both. I read a lot. Actually, I'm very educated, which is crazy. You know, I don't know what to say. I guess you guys are right. I'll try to scrub my Instagram and see if my husband don't find me in a year after I scrub my Instagram and put on something a little bit more modest, I'm gonna come find you guys.
Fair. That's fine. We'll take that.
That's fair. So yeah, some of this stuff, like I said, just take it down. Even stuff like this seems harmless. Seems innocent. It's promiscuous and provocative.
What's provocative about it?
You grabbing your boob. We have got so far away.
I was like this because it was sagging a little bit. I was trying to lift it up. That's what happened. But I'm fully clothed. I got on Prada shoes. I got on.
No, D, your legs is open. Your legs is open, and you grabbing your boobs. A man is fantasizing about you in this moment.
Yeah, you're right. Because it was some men in my
I know they was
saying they want to lick my pussy. So
D, let me ask you this.
Yes.
What's the average day in your DM? 30, 40, 50 men?
Nobody ever DMs me.
Come on, what?
Stop the cap.
It's not a sound effect. My average day on my DM is it's probably an average day is probably like maybe 7 or 8 people.
And that's very validating and fulfilling, huh?
Not really. They don't know me in real life.
But they're willing to do things though. They're willing. Some of these men are willing to spend money.
That's true.
You ever have dudes just cash app you just for no reason?
Yes. But but this is one thing about me. All money is not good money, and I have my own money. And I have my own money. So a man trying to come with me just with his money will never get far with me because I have my own money. I live pretty nice, I think.
Hey, you know what? Me ask you that ain't so much about you, but about these simping ninjas out here. Because we get on them too. Ninjas in there, like you said, you post a picture and you know it's leading. And they up there talking about doing wild things and they don't even know you. They got a lot of sisters, including yourself, that's like, hey, what's wrong with putting these pictures up and I'm getting all these adulations and gratification? But to them simping nug ninjas, they ain't trying to marry you. They ain't trying to be monogamous. And they ain't making.
What's crazy? When dudes respond to my pictures with anything that's like simping, like sexual or crazy, I don't get gratification from it. I usually tell them that I'm a man.
Well, hold on. Now, 2 things is true. I don't believe that because if you posted a picture and it got 1 like and nobody comment on it, you'll be devastated.
That's not true. I haven't been nice looking all my life. I used to be very, very ugly. So gratification and I don't get gratification or any type of confidence from likes on Instagram. I actually really do live in the real world. Most of the people that comment on most of my pictures are all actually women. If you go look through my comments, you're gonna see probably 20 women to 1 man and men DMing me about pictures that I don't even like meeting men off of Instagram. Every person that I've dated, I've always met in person. So I don't get gratification for posting that. I just like the way my body looks and I like the way I look. So that's why I post that. I don't go there for men's opinions. Actually, men's opinions about my look and body, I mean, it doesn't make a difference to me. It's actually invalid.
I think you've been getting it for so long that you don't realize what life was like without it. That's my point. Is if it all stopped today, you would notice. You'd be like, what's going on?
You know, even celebrities go through it. I got a couple of buddies that play ball and used to. And once that celebrity dies down, they tend to get depressed. And these grown men, like Gavin said, you've been getting it so long. It ain't just you. It's not just you at all. This is a cultural thing that you getting it.
I don't agree because in my opinion, honestly, I just start getting this. Like it's kind of new. I haven't been getting it for so long. I don't know what y'all talking about. If that shit, excuse me, let me not cuss because I already think I'm ghetto. If that everything died down today and I got 1 like on Instagram, I still got somebody in my life that's gonna love me every day. Like I'm telling y'all, I don't even take social media serious. Like y'all look at my likes, I don't even get a lot of likes on stuff.
Okay, so here we go. More of this, the promiscuous stuff. That's all. Just be careful. Understand that you ain't a bad looking sister. So you got the curves and all that. So something that you might think is innocent and you can get away with wearing, you might just be revealing too much and showing too many curves. And you know,
I can change that. But as you can see, I got a lot of cocktail dresses on there, so I can serve all the way covered up too. Like I don't have to have a bikini picture or anything like that. I got cocktail dresses on there. I'm covered up. Like I got things that I'm covered up on. Like so I can wear other things. It's not just cocktail dress, 5-star dinner, beautiful. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm covered up.
Who you going to 5-star dinners with?
Who did I go to 5-star dinner with that night?
Well, typically.
I have a lot of nice friends. I mean, sometimes I have.
Because I'm asking for a reason not to pry too much, but are they male friends?
Sometimes male friends and sometimes women friends. So like a 50-50.
Now, do you think that men and women can be just friends, just on a platonic level?
For sure.
All right, that's fine. Do you think that men and women can be just friends if both individuals are attractive?
Yes.
You do.
I do.
You don't think that a single man, that one of your You got single friends. You haven't seen these clips where they have the woman call a single male friends and be like, hey, I'm about to come through. And they like, come on through. I'm definitely gonna clap cheeks. You don't think that every last one of your single male friends would not take up a night with you? You don't think so, huh? You think they're like, nah, I'm cool.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I've never had none of my male friends try to fuck. I mean, how do I try to have any type of engagement with me in that way? Maybe because they've been knowing me so long and my personality, maybe, I don't know, but I don't know. I don't think they would. I don't think they're attracted to me at all.
And these are the same guys that's taking you to 5-star restaurants, though.
Yeah.
Do they date women? Are they into women?
I got some nice gay friends, and then I have some male friends that aren't gay. Yes, they're into women.
If a man is into women, he wants to sleep with you. Don't ever convince yourself of anything else.
So yeah, you ain't about to say tell me that your straight male friends that are not butt ugly taking you and spending $100 or so at a restaurant that you don't think that he would not want to end that night in an entanglement. That's you really think that, huh?
If they did, they have not told me. I don't know.
And this is happening. Some simping ninjas. That's wild work. Going down, spend all that money on a female friend. And this is why it's weird.
Let's throw this out here. My male friends don't just spend money on me. I pay for dates too. I pay for like outings too. Even if I'm on a not a platonic date. If I'm dating somebody, we can go 5-star restaurant all the time. I spend $300 on a meal myself. I don't mind paying for my male friends or a guy that I date. So it's not always just me getting treated. I like to treat the men in my life that I love too. Uncles, platonic friends, men that I'm if I can say that on here. I'm it's the same way. So that's why you give and you receive.
Are these lifelong friends? Like if you meet a man, are you cutting these guys off or what?
You know what? I just had this conversation. I feel like my male friends, that been my friends for years, 10 plus years. If I got in a relationship, why would I have to cut my male friends off?
If you meet the man, if you met your husband and you was in love with this man and that was his request, why wouldn't you grant it?
So now here's the question. So with you having male friends, do you think it would still be acceptable looking at your husband and saying, hey husband, I'm gonna go on me and my friend going out, have a couple drinks. I don't know. It could be daytime, have coffee. This male friend, and you think your husband will be okay with that?
I would most likely invite my husband. I would be like, hey, do you want to go out with me and blah, blah, blah.
That's a bet.
I feel like when I get married, like my husband is going to be friends with my friends. I have a really close-knit family and friendships, so I think that he's going to be close with them.
Or the other side of the coin is this guy never even courts you in that manner because he sees all this going on and he don't take you serious.
A nigga need to worry about if I take him serious.
Oh, no, that's the ego.
No,
how's it serving you?
I've been being good on here. I've been being nice. I've been agreeing. I've been shutting up the way every man in that
sport. You've been a good sport.
Yeah, I've been shutting up. This is what y'all, if all you followers, all you men that wanted me to shut up on the show, I'm giving y'all exactly what y'all want. A nice, submissive, sweet, shutting up woman that's going to take all her sexy photos down and find a husband.
Amen.
We're here for it. We got guys in the chat. Any of you men in the chat, if y'all serious, jump in her DM. Quit playing with it.
There you go. Love is in the air. Monogamous love.
But listen, what made you go on the balloon pop show? What made you do that?
So my sister, she just got engaged actually, and I'm really close with my sister Amani and my brother-in-law Terrence, and they are like super. They watch this show all the time, and they were like, "Hey, you should go on here and you should try it. Maybe you can meet somebody. Your personality is great. We're sure that they will like you." They were wrong. They were very wrong. So I went on the show because I'm single. I've been single for about 3 years now. So I was like, why not?
Okay.
It didn't work out though. I'm done dating now. I won't look a man in his face again.
You moving on to women? That happens. That's happening now more and more often.
I don't want no coochie either. I'm just not dating right now until I can work on my attitude.
Now here's the thing too. Dating in today's marketplace, dating and we say hunching. All right, I'm gonna use the F word. We're gonna be vulgar. Hunching. Dating and hunching are like this same thing or different? Like, no?
No, I've been I'm on my 6 month of celibacy.
Let's talk about it now.
I'm on my
Now,
6 months of celibacy right
listen.
now.
Pastor's on the
Hold on.
Since you're such a bad person, the pastor's at the door.
The pastor?
Yeah.
That was my mom.
Listen. We got a whole deal with the whole celibacy.
Mm-hmm.
Are you in the church?
Am I in the church?
Yes.
No, I don't want to say where I currently live because I don't want nobody to come stalking me or now at this point. But where I live, I haven't found a church home yet. Do I want to go to church? Yes. My grandmother's an evangelist. My auntie's an evangelist. Most of the women in my family are definitely heavy in the church.
Well, I say that to say because somebody being celibate is in most cases is due for religious purposes. You know, are you abstinent? Like I said, it's two different terms here. You could be abstaining, but celibacy is an oath. You would not even have went on the balloon pop show if you were celibate because you're not looking for anything. You're celibate.
Okay, then let me rephrase that. Maybe I'm not celibate. Maybe I'm abstaining. What is it? Abstaining? Is that what you said?
Yes, ma'am.
From sex. I haven't not had sex in about 6 months. I don't plan on having sex. I felt like right now sex is not for me. It's actually pointless. You know, it's not worth it. It's not worth my time. I've been meditating a lot, doing yoga a lot. That's probably why I was so feisty on the show. Maybe because I ain't had sex in 6 months.
There you go.
I could have been frustrated, y'all.
You all cooped up. Hey, she was up there. She seen Buck Nasty, the cowboy. She said, hey, that's what's up though. There you go. Put that thing. There you go. You got a course of action. Like Gavin said, we'd have many sisters up here, but you do seem coachable. Even the chat is saying so. Grab that IG. Continue on, abstaining from hunching. All right. Woosah. Tune down the ratchetness. And your probability of finding Mr. 6 foot tall, 6 figures, and monogamous increases, even if it's a little bit.
I'm gonna do all of that. And then when I find him and he falls in love with me, I'm gonna go back to my old ways.
What? Hold on. We got a saying for that.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
What?
Yes, sir. Do you here's the thing. A lot of sisters don't understand how much effect they have on the dating market. When you say stuff like that, sister, guys is listening. They listening like, okay, write that down. They will be sweet, cutesy, and demure until they get the ring, and then they gonna go back to being ninja free.
I was joking. I told y'all I joke a lot. I told y'all even on the show that's just me being humorous. I was joking.
Let me make sure that was it. So before we get out.
Oh God.
I'm not saying you don't have class, but I'm just saying it wasn't like classy, like how you conducted yourself.
I'll wait till he's done. It's my turn.
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay, physical attraction. So what's the physical attraction? I would love for you to get in detail.
I mean, it's just not like if I seen you out in the grocery store in the mall or something, I just like, I mean, like I said, you don't look bad. I just wouldn't really approach it like that.
What's your type?
I'll say yes, right? Even us up here, we got men in our chat, sort of unanimous. And your response to that was, I feel like y'all are intimidated. Let's say that's true for the sake of the discussion. Let's say these men are intimidated. You don't think that speaks volumes about yourself? You wouldn't ask, what am I doing wrong that grown men are intimidated by me?
No, let me watch what I say. Quality control.
Or are these ninjas just weak? Are these weak men?
I'm gonna be honest. They was the first men that ever told me I was aggressive and intimidating. I've never heard that a day in my life. I was very shocked. I think it was the type of men that they were.
At the same time, now you also said that you may have been frustrated. So this may be the first time you got this kind of pushback and criticism. But at the same time, when's the last time you abstained for 6 months?
You know what? That probably was the first time I got that. That was the first time I got that type of criticism. You're right. I've never heard that a day in my life, so I was actually shocked. So maybe this was just a culture shock for my whole life. That's what this was. I was shocked.
And you said you had a drink. Do you think like, oh, I shouldn't have had that drink backstage?
Oh, no, not at all. That's me. I'm like that all the time. Sober, anything. I only had I did say at the beginning, first of all, I'm gonna be honest. This was also character building for me. Like, I didn't like being in the public eye like that. Like I said, my sister and my sister's fiance convinced me to go on there. I did have 2 drinks. I had 2 shots, but I really honestly wasn't drunk. So in my head, I was thinking like, dang, if they think that I'm drunk, even though I did say on the show, like, I'm just a little drunk. I wasn't. But I'm thinking if they think that I'm drunk or because whatever, imagine how they would treat me if they wouldn't like me, period. Like, that's how I am. I don't know how to explain it, y'all, but that is me. I don't think the drinks had anything to do with it. I think that that's how I am. And I've never had anybody in my whole entire life tell me that I was aggressive and intimidating. So when you been 27 years old your whole life and then you go somewhere and then they tell you like you're aggressive, you're intimidating and things like that, it kind of shocks you. You'd be like, how? When? Where? That's what it was. It was like a culture shock for me.
Why did they pop that balloon on that strip?
Mama, I'm on live right now.
Why did they pop that balloon on that strip?
What mama say? Mama say, why they pop my baby balloon?
Mama, so yeah, my mom's visiting for Florida, and she doesn't like the comments very well. She's very upset right now.
Shout
She's
out to
visiting me
mom.
from Florida. And this is a great time for her to visit, I guess, but she didn't like them comments. She didn't like it because she knows me. She raised me.
Okay, so let me make sure that was it. Here we go.
Okay, aggressively.
A little bit. Like I said, I don't know if it was the drinks, but it was.
No, this is how I am all the time.
It wasn't pleasant. I'll say that.
It wasn't pleasant.
Yeah.
Do y'all all feel that way?
I don't see no balloons.
I feel like y'all intimidated. I feel like I'm a very pleasant person. I feel like I understand the physical attraction. Me too. I pay attention to detail. I feel like you're dark skinned, your hair is pretty, you got a nice look to your,
And we say this a lot up here, D. Women have a hard time dealing with rejection. And that's what I think we're witnessing here. Like, most women are rarely rejected in real life. And I think, you had a hard time dealing with it because these guys would sort of give you constructive criticism and you would come back by attacking them personally by talking about their hats and shoes and clothes and necklace and everything on their appearance. But nobody said anything about your appearance. It was more character-based.
You're right. They didn't say anything about my appearance. But you got to realize she asked them a question, and then she turned around and asked me if I was attracted to them. And I gave her my answer. Like, you feel like that's the perfect example. Like, he was very handsome. Trust me. Man was beautiful. Hair is beautiful. Beautiful black king. But I didn't like the Dolce & Gabbana shoes. I didn't like them.
Okay, you said, and that's fine. But okay, you said I don't like the shoes.
Yeah.
But then you said they played out. Like it's that extra. Shout out to our sister Luda. She be doing the same thing and she be gaslighting the heck out of these jokers. You say something nice, your hair beautiful, gorgeous, but them shoes is played out. They embarrassing. But you nice. Like,
yeah, I was basically saying like if we was together, you wouldn't have to be in no played out Dolce & Gabbana shoes. I'll boss your life up a little bit, baby. I would have got him some Louis Vuittons to go with that. Maybe the gray ones, maybe some off-white.
And you see, listen though, this is where we say draw the line. Because what if he came in, you trying to get him to change what he doing? What if he's trying to change you? Most women gonna get pushback if a man tell you to take the eyelashes off and some of that stuff. You wouldn't be receptive to it.
I'll take my eyelashes off.
I don't believe you.
I will. I'll take my eyelashes off. Eyelashes is nothing. I don't wear
all the accessories. I mean, what if he say, I want a natural woman? I want all natural.
I think what I'm going to do today, I'm going to post a natural picture of me on Instagram because I feel like I'm actually very pretty and natural. A lot of people tell me I look better without makeup. I think
we see it all the time.
Yeah. I think the only
So why do you do it then? Why do y'all do that? Not just you in particular, but why do we see melanated women choosing not to be more natural?
Oh, well, I'll go personally. So first of all, my real hair is natural. Let's start there. My real hair is natural. I didn't want to come on a show like that. Let's be honest. I don't like my natural hair. I got 4C hair. I look like I could be, back in the day a Black Panther. And there's nothing wrong with the Black Panther look. I love it, but I just don't feel comfortable with it. I don't like it. That's just my opinion. I don't care what anyone would say. Like, that's why I didn't wear my hair. I don't like my hair. I didn't want to wear afro.
I hate that for you sisters, man. That's
I'm just being honest. They might not admit it, but I didn't want to wear afro.
Yeah. That's a real
as far as makeup, you feel me? I put my makeup on. Well, first of all, I just love makeup, period. But I put makeup on to go on the show because we're on camera. Most celebrities, when they go do shows, anything like that, what do? They have makeup artists. So I thought I was just, you feel me, dressing for the part.
Am I wrong?
And let me ask you this, because it's a double-edged sword since we're having the conversation. What role are men, in your opinion? What role do men play in all this? Right? Because we got a segment of men that say they do want natural women, but in your opinion, are they telling the truth? Like, do these men like when a woman? Well, I guess to sleep with. Since now we're talking about marriage, because now we're talking about two different things.
I will. They in the comments talk about some love your natural hair, sister. You know what? I'm gonna listen to y'all. First of all, I feel like men be lying. Like they very particular about the naturalness, right? Let's. I'm not gonna get into it because, like I said, I work for a Fortune 50 company, and I don't want to say anything too off the wall about certain things I can get in trouble. But what I am gonna say is like they say they like natural hair. They say they like natural bodies, and then they on the internet what they prefer really is not that. Let's start there. Second of all,
let's start there. Now, here's the thing.
They particular. They like natural hair, but they like a certain type of natural hair.
Now, don't nobody want silly from the color purple at the same time.
But silly from the color purple is 4C hair. A lot of black women have natural hair like that.
Listen at me now. It's a difference. It's a difference being natural and unkempt and natural and kept up. You know, it's a different, and it's tough. It's tough. That's what we do know. All right. We do know that it is very difficult to keep up with natural hair. And a lot of these sisters, it's easier to slap a wig or some weave in. That's the truth. Huh?
It's more expensive to wear your natural hair, if you ask me. It takes a lot to take care of it.
And I would say, what type of men are we talking about now? Like you say, are we talking about men that's not looking long term? They just looking, for a short term thing, or are these the marriage minded men? Because we got hundreds and thousands of men that come over here, that are marriage minded and they want natural women. I think the men you are describing are the men that not necessarily good men. They're not looking to settle down, so they don't really care what you put in your hair and stuff like that.
It is worth every penny, Uncle Diggity. Where do these comments come from? They just pop it up. But I don't know. Maybe it is the crowd of men that I have been around. I don't know. I haven't met every man in the world to know exactly what they like, but from what I have been around, that's what I have gotten. That's the impression. So I'm not gonna. Maybe I shouldn't speak for all men. Maybe it's the ones that I have met and I have been around. So the ones I have met and the ones that I have been around, that's not what they like. They might say they like it, but if it's not, what type of curly I'm talking about, then they not liking the natural hair for real. But I don't wear weave because what a man like. I wear weave because I like weave. I wear weave because it's hard for me to take care of my natural hair, and it takes a lot more time than putting a wig on. And then also the reason why I wear weave is because it protects my natural hair. So while I got the weave in, I still got braids under here, and that's well taken care of. So it's still protecting my crown at the same time.
And here's the thing, that's all good and well. But you said something. You said that you don't do your hair, trying to do it for a man. But again, sister, gonna keep trying to give you as much tips as we can. If you want this 6 foot, 6-figure ninja, you want to care how he feel about your hair.
I don't know. I be seeing women with bad wigs all the time with 6-figure men.
Do you want to be them? No, you don't. No.
I'm saying if it's possible for them, it might be possible. That's one thing I'm not gonna change. I change a couple things, but as far as the wigs, I ain't never letting my wig go.
There you go. A lot of sisters say the same thing. It ain't just you.
And at the very same time, that's not a deal breaker for every man. I'll say that. So we ain't gonna be hypocrites. There's men that they're marrying women with wigs, granted, but that's gonna slim your field in 2024. It's gonna slim your options. We know that much.
Okay. We still cooking. Y'all still cooking?
I guess we'll grab some of these super chats before you get out of here. We got a couple questions or congratulations for you.
Yeah. Shout out to Energy Don't Die. Say shout out to, how do you say this? Deco? DCO?
Yeah. Deco.
Say it. Deco. Shout out to Deco. Thanks for joining. This is legendary episode. Yeah, you're a good sport, Deco. You did good. Appreciate it.
It was nice meeting y'all, and I'm gonna take y'all advice eventually.
There you go. Eventually. I appreciate the honesty. Listen, you can't argue with honesty. I take it.
Bye, y'all.
See you.
Appreciate you, sister. So here we are, man. We appreciate this. Was a legendary show. Energy Don't Die. Shout out to D. Where else you seeing this out on YouTube? We're in the middle of a live show. We up here cooking on the finale. All right, doing our thing. And we go to her IG as the journalist that we are, and I look, and it says she live. I say she live. Let's check this out. She go from being live, coming over here kicking it with us. Wasn't so bad, right? Me and Mr. Walker, we ain't so bad, ladies. Y'all can come up and have a conversation. We don't bite unless you bite first.
That's all right. Yeah, then we ripping at organs. All right, yeah. Be cool and we cool. That's what's up, man. D came up and she was like, I take it. I get, listen. What else can you ask for from a modern woman that is engulfed in today's modern sexual marketplace? Seriously. We didn't have enough sisters up here, and we know how it can go. All right, that was one of the best ones. I forget the one sister that was sitting there and she was shaking her leg and she was spazzing out. I can't remember her, but she wasn't. Yeah, Rita wasn't trying to hear none of that. So yeah, shout out to the sister. We planted some seeds and hopefully they grow. Eventually they will.
So here we go.
Conversation or maybe disagree every once in a while, then y'all should reevaluate yourself. Also, as far as you saying,
for real, it's not so much like,
be honest.
You can be pretty, but like the way you carry yourself can make you, I ain't gonna say ugly, but it can, all that go out the window.
So you felt like I carried myself aggressively?
A little bit. Like I said, I don't know if it was the drinks, but it was.
No, this is how I am all the time.
It wasn't pleasant. I'll say that.
It wasn't pleasant.
Yeah.
Did y'all all feel that way?
I don't see no balloons.
I feel like y'all intimidated. I feel like I'm a very pleasant person. I feel like I understand the physical attraction. Me too. I pay attention to detail. I feel like you're dark skinned, your hair is pretty, you got a nice look to your,
Thank you.
So there we go. It's a lot. Like you said, all the balloons got popped. I'm sure her ego was bruised a little bit. And it wasn't as bad as when I watched it the first time, it was much worse. When we sat here and watched it together and was able to talk through it with her, it wasn't as bad. Especially because we talked through all the issues, about her clapping back and not being feminine, all that stuff. And we talked about it. So, I think, she could have came up here. This could be damage control and being a chameleon and all that. But at the very same time, she got to do some wholesale changes to get any results.
There you go. And we got to the skinny of it. What kind of man she desired? She wants him, per usual, right? Got to make as much money or more than her. Got to be 6 foot tall. That 5'8" stuff is cap. 6 figures, 6 foot tall, monogamous. Key word, monogamous. You want this guy to be loyal, monogamous, running back home to you every day. Ladies, and all the married women know that takes work. Just how your man got to work, that takes work. But it's worth it. It's worth it. What is it? With a repetition, it becomes easier. But you gotta stop being so lazy, man. That was good, man. That was a lot.
So here we go. Unfortunately, D, we're gonna send you down the pit. We're gonna tie a bungee rope to you, though. All right. And we bring you back up if somebody paid a bond.
There you go. And you like drip, you like fashion, so we'll send you down there in your Balenciaga and your Louis Vuitton. Yeah, it'll be cool. It'll be lit.
Madness. Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me? Ooh, child, things will get brighter.